Hi guys.
Hello.
Hello and happy Wednesday. Welcome to Better Together. Matt and I are here tonight with some thrifted goods and some thrifted finds, and we are going to share with you some of my tips and tricks on how to do some of these things, and then also help Matt with
this. I think I made a bad choice last week. It seemed like it was going to be the easy way out because everything's got grooves in the middle. So it's kind of pre-traced out for me.
It's not a bad choice.
It's not a
bad choice.
It didn't go well. Let's say that.
It's not a bad choice, but there is a learning curve there and some things that we need to take into consideration. And so we were going to fix it last night. He had homework to do, and we got out here, and then we just decided that it's probably something that a lot of y'all, actually he sent me some videos that he made himself out here working on it on his own time. Move over here. And they had me almost peeing my pants. I was laughing so hard. And I might use them in a reel tomorrow. Can I use them tomorrow?
Okay.
Okay. So I feel like it might be something that a lot of you struggle with, and we could help someone if we kind of talk him through this process instead of fixing it off screen and then we don't share the tips with you. So, okay, so we are live, yay. I want to make sure I can see. Yep, I can see us. There we go. Oops, there we go. Michelle, hello, hon. I forgot to post on Facebook that we're live, so people might not know we're live tonight. I forgot. I forgot. No, that's okay. That's okay. That's okay. Elena's here. Hello. And Becky's here. Hi, guys. So glad to see y'all here. Okay, so I'm going to show you Matt's dilemma.
Good God.
And then we're going to talk through it. And then I did go thrifting yesterday by myself, and I posted, and I'm going to do a couple of these plate chargers. I got a stack of 4. Is it 4? They're wood. They're really nice. And they are plate chargers that I picked up at, oh good, I was like Hobby Lobby. They are from Hobby Lobby. So it says that they were $9.99 each, and I got them for $7.99 for the set. So I'm gonna do stripes around 1, and I'm gonna do checks around maybe 2 if we can get that far. But I'm gonna start with Matt so that we can get him going, and then we can kind of check in on him.
I'm fluffing again.
No, you don't need to fluff. That's boss. You mean fluff. But before you do, I want to show them.
Oh.
First of all, my first tip is Matt just like went for it. He just started painting. And did you tell him you thought it would be easy because it had all these pre-made divisions and sections?
Yeah, you would think that'd make it a little easier to stay in the lines.
You might need to talk louder.
But it doesn't.
It doesn't. Also, when you have, okay, so let me show you what he did. See how this division right here, there's 2 whites next to each other. This is what we talk about doing black and white around in a circle. If you don't have an even number, you end up with this. And this is not, it's a pre-made, it's already pre-divided. And he followed that, and you end up with that. Now the pre-divided ones that go around here were even, so he did end up with black and white.
That was the least of my problems.
I know, but it is an issue. Okay, it's much easier to work when you're new on a flat, smooth surface like this. It's smooth all the way around than it is to work with these. Can you see? Well, he's got them all painted, but like there's a deep crevice in between each one. Now this one I fixed. I went and fixed this one for him and made it better. But look, okay, so see how he's getting paint? Like, look at these.
Like I'm in the 3rd grade.
No, it's not. You're really hard on yourself. But see all this? See how it's getting on the white? The white's getting on here. The black's getting on there. It's kind of a mess, right? And it's because he's trying to paint in like this. Like this is the curved black part. This is the curved white part, and they're touching. And when you try to get your brush down in that crevice, you're just bumping on one side or the other. So there's a trick, and we're going to talk about that. But the best thing to do on something like this is to plan out if you took my finial class, you saw that I actually draw out my finial every single time, and I draw out my plan, so I kind of know where I'm going. With this, same. He just started painting, and then it just didn't make sense. He painted all over it. He started again.
Yeah, I covered that up twice with Boss.
He's ready to throw it away. He's like, I'm moving on. And I was like, no, we gotta go through it. So I wanted to show y'all the mess first. And then I wanted to tell y'all that we've drawn out a little bit. So we've decided, because this is an uneven number, that this up here is going to be gold. The whole upper part's going to be gold, because obviously if these are an uneven number, so are these. So we're just gonna go with gold. And then he's going to check this whole center thing. It'll be easier to check this than it will be to do this down here, I promise. And then we drew out, you can see like some stripes down here. We drew out stripes down here. And then he's just gonna redo this, and we're gonna teach you how to do that. So babe, if you want to just paint over, just stipple over this upper part.
With gold?
No, white. Because you're getting rid of the black. I know it's gonna be gold, but let's go ahead and do that. And then stipple over this section down here as well. Okay. But don't stipple over what we've drawn out. Okay, so let's move on. We're gonna get him to do that. And let's move on. I'm out of breath, Michelle. She said, yes, Matt, I did that too, even after Tracey has helped me, right? He's being really hard on himself. And I'm like, dude, this is...
It just doesn't look that hard.
Yeah, right? Say that out loud where they can hear you.
It just doesn't seem that hard, but it is.
He's
and I'm usually pretty steady with my hands in a paintbrush, but I don't know. I don't know what to tell you.
It's much harder than it looks, for sure. Okay, so I'm gonna share a few little tips on these chargers that I picked up. I'm gonna do them in, well, I'm not worrying about the one with the price tag. We'll just not do the one with the price tag. So I am going to do 1, 2, 3. Do you have a spray bottle? No?
No.
I'm not gonna like properly clean these, but I am gonna just spray them down with a little bit of water, because this one's got some stuff on it. And I know that I just realized that we must look really weird. You're painting in white shirt, which he's donned as his paint shirt.
Yes.
And I'm painting in white linen pants. Like, what are we? Who are we? Leave the white open for me, because I'm gonna use that too.
Years ago, when we would take new employees out to the oil field to show them how a well is drilled,
Loud, babe.
we would tell all the new guys to wear white, and then take them onto a drilling rig.
Why?
So
Why is that? Why?
Just to mess with them, so that their clothes get all dirty.
That's terrible. Okay, will you hand me one of those brushes? So these are already white.
I wonder which ones.
The big ones like you're using. These are already white. Up close, they have a wood grain to them. I don't know if you can tell, but they have like a wood grain on them. They're not real wood, but they have a faux wood grain on them. But I don't like to paint my black stripes or my black checks on a prefabricated white, because the chalk paint finish has a very different look. So your black paint's gonna look very different from your white paint. I want them to look this, like have the same sheen. And then also, this is a little bit slick. I'd rather paint the white. Can you put the fluff? Can you share? The fluff. I like to paint a layer of chalk paint on here first, because I like painting my detail over the chalk paint. So I was also talking with someone about this in the ornament group. What you looking at? Michelle said it doesn't look hard until you try it. Hi, Dana. Hello, honey. Anyway, she was like, I don't like, it feels so rough. It feels rough. Do I need to sand it back? I don't like how it feels, meaning the fluff. She didn't like how fluff felt before she started doing the black on top of it. And I said, actually, it's easier to have a little bit of that grit to paint your detail on. It gives you more control of your brush and of your paint than it does to do it on a super slick surface. So I don't mind that at all. I'm gonna do 3 of these. 1. So all I do is a real quick coat, just a real quick coat of the fluff. I'm gonna put the camera angle down a little bit now, babe. Okay.
Yep.
So they're just gonna get
I'm
like,
done with this big brush.
they're gonna get like headshots. Yes, you are done with the big brush. You wanna try? So I think you'll like what I'm gonna do here. I think you'll enjoy these little tips, and especially, I know these look a little more springy because they've got flowers. They're the shape of a flower, but it's very popular time of year, especially at places like Hobby Lobby. They put out a lot of these chargers, these plate chargers during the holidays. And I have done a lot of these over the years. And I think you'll like this. And it might be something that you haven't done yet, and maybe you'll want to give it a try. It's super easy.
Do I need to put another coat on that?
No, you're good. You're good. These are wet, okay, babe?
Yep. Anybody else painting tonight?
Let's see. Michelle, did you set your alarm? I forgot to text you. So Michelle's finally with us tonight. Michelle kept missing the lives because she was saying, well, for one thing, she's been busy. And then 2, she's like, I just forget because I don't get notifications like I do on Facebook. And so I said, well, you could just set your alarm like Fancy Dana, or Dana could just message you. Dana said she would. She forgot her. Shame, Dana. Good job, Michelle. Okay, so there's my 3. There's my 3. I've just given a coat of fluff. That's it. You can put this in the bucket for me, and then we're done with that. Okay, so before I get started, I'm going to start Matt on tip number 1. You can put that down, and we'll get started on there. There's that. We don't need that anymore.
All right.
And let's get out a Sharpie marker. Good job. And let me see those brushes, all the brushes. Like, let me see all of them. I'm gonna pick a brush for you. Pick a brush, any brush. Did you paint all the long green handle ones?
I didn't use one of those.
I know, did you paint one? I mean, did you wash one? I'm missing one. Oh, this'll work, this'll work. Nope,
All
too
the
wide.
ones that were in the water are in this jar now.
Okay, talk louder. I'm trying to find a narrow one for him. Okay, this will work. Okay, put it over there. Okay, so let me show you. Here you can see the indentions better now that it's all white. See them? He thought that was just going to be so easy, but it's actually not. So this brush is narrow enough to go up in to this area. See that? Up into that area like that, where it's not going to make him nervous. Like, he should be able to pull down through there just fine. But this is pretty skinny. That's a pretty skinny one. Much skinnier than I usually use. So, Sharpie marker, and I'm going to just do it, and then I'll hold it up. This is, I don't do this because got a lot of experience at this. But this is for if you're new and you want to update some candle holders. Oh my gosh, most of the older resin, black gold, Tuscan looking Italian style candle holders have these ridges. So this is a really good tip, okay? So you want to start with your white, get your base coat down, then get a Sharpie marker, and you want to draw a line just like this. It doesn't have to be perfectly straight, but as straight as you possibly can on each side of this little ridge that you're going to paint black, like that.
You're not in the groove.
I'm not in the groove. You're just gonna fake it. You're gonna fake it. So I'll show you in just a second. Because from a distance, or sitting on the shelf where they're gonna be, no one's gonna care. No one's gonna look and go, oh my goodness, did you see Michelle's candlestick at her house on her shelf? She didn't go down in the groove. No one's gonna say that.
I might say that.
You need to just go home then. Go home. So nobody cares. And if you look at, I did salt and pepper shakers today for a client. And if you pick up my salt and pepper shakers, they're checks. If you pick them up and look at them and hold them, my checks are not all the same. Like they're not. They're hand painted. They're a little wobbly. It doesn't matter. When you look at it from a distance, it's a checkered salt and pepper shaker.
Are those for somebody else?
Those?
Yeah, somebody ordered those?
Yeah.
Okay.
Why would I have done those colors?
Well, that's what I was wondering.
It's a very unusual color order, but I actually like it. Okay, so this is what I did. So, do you see how I drew little cheat lines? It's gonna go right next to the ridge and right next to that ridge. Skip this one. Right next to the ridge and right next to the ridge. Now, you can also just paint if you want and go next to the ridge. But remember what I told y'all last week about the black Sharpie marker. It
We
is...
were going to paint that whole thing gold.
That's a pyramid. This is
I thought we
even
were going to
number.
do it both. Okay.
This is even.
Okay.
This is on. The black Sharpie marker is your friend. It's there to give you support and guidance, and it's just sort of like a security blanket. So, can I have the black? Can you just put some black in the lid, like dump it in back, and it'll be in the lid, or not?
Well, it's not on good enough to tip over.
Well, I don't. That's what it dries on the side like that. Makes it hard to close.
Yeah, it's like that.
Can you wipe it off? Okay. Oh yay, Kim joined us. Hi, honey. Hello, hello. Okay, so now I'm gonna dip my little brush here into the paint, and I'm gonna come up here and I'm gonna paint right up next to this line. So I turn my brush sideways. You just want to get it, you don't have to keep it flat. And I'm just keeping my bristles right along that line. So if you're a beginner and only that line and a little bit of the marker line shows, it's okay. It's okay. It's practice, you know. You just fill this in right up next to that line. Now down where it's fatter, I can come in and fill this in. I didn't worry about going down in the groove. So we're gonna leave, I'm gonna show this to y'all, and then we're gonna leave Matt to this and see how he does. Now look what I'm doing. What am I doing? I'm not even touching that ridge. You see that?
Mm-hmm.
Do you see the little bit of a gap?
Yep.
Because I know I won't be able to get it the same all the way across. So just stop a little bit short of it. Don't let your bristles hit it. Stop a little bit short. I got it a little bit uneven there. So I'm gonna come back over here.
Okay.
And there we go. Look at that. So let me show them. No one's gonna care from a distance. What did you just do? No one's gonna care. It's gonna look great. It's gonna be black, white, and it's not gonna have like bumping colors. It's okay, you just fake it. Okay?
Okay.
You good?
Yeah, I'm good.
All right, try one. And then I'm gonna talk to you guys about mine. Connie, hi. I know I didn't. I'm sorry, guys. I wasn't home and was running errands, and I didn't share that we were going live. Okay. Baby. No, you good. You just focus. Don't talk when you're doing it either. It's also really, really helpful, guys, to hold your breath. Don't breathe and don't talk. Hold your breath.
That applies to many situations.
Okay, so you're right-handed, so stop, flip, yeah. so that because otherwise your hand was in the way. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's doing good. He's doing good. Okay, so we're now working in a circle, but on a flat surface. So we are gonna do stripes first. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pick like this little, the top and the bottom. I'm gonna do it from a petal straight down to another petal. This is no different than, oh, this isn't long enough. This is no different than everything else that I've taught on all other surfaces. We're gonna treat it like the face of a clock. I'm gonna do, let's see. So I'm gonna just draw a straight line. I'm not doing stripe like this. I'm only using one side. I'm just using one side. So, and you don't have to use a ruler. Actually, if I weren't live with you guys, I would not be using a ruler. So this is like really long. Let's move it up a little bit.
Want me to just keep drawing lines
Yes.
like that?
Mm-hmm. Yep. Okay. So I have a line drawn at 12 and 6. It's a little off, which that's kind of why I don't like to use a ruler. So I'm gonna just not use a ruler. And so now I'm gonna pick my 3 and 9. I'm gonna use my little short ruler. Does it go across? There we go. Okay. Remember, this is gonna be stripes. Okay, so we've got it at 12, 6, 3, and 9. So now, what do? We divide this in half, each section in half. So I just pick a spot. I'm just gonna pick a spot. It happens to be right on the petal. So I divided that one in half, divided this one in half. And the reason we're measuring it like this is because, why? Because we are always doing alternating colors like black, white, or like navy blue and navy blue, like I'm working on the salt and pepper shakers. Okay, so we wanna make sure we keep it even colors. So there we go, that goes around like that. So I actually could be using Sharpie so y'all can see better.
I got one left and you can have it.
I'm good. How's it go? Is that, don't talk. Don't talk. All right, so I'm gonna draw this out for you so y'all can see. Now I am gonna freehand these and we're gonna make them smaller. We're gonna add more. I just wanted you to be able to see. I should have used Sharpie. But you can tape these off if you want, if you really want to. And then after we do the stripes on this one, I'm gonna do checks on another one. Okay, so this is what we've got right now. Doesn't really look much like stripes, right? So now we can divide this in half. Or if we wanted, we could see where the half is and then decide if we want to divide it into thirds, but I don't want to. We'll just do it like this. This does look more stripey. What you doing?
I am looking at my lines online.
How's it look? You want to hold it up and show them?
I've
You
only
did
done one
great.
so far.
But I mean, you drew them out. Look, he did great. Drawing them out. Was that hard?
Not really.
Not really, because why? Because you actually do
They're
have a
not-
pretty
they're
steady
not
hand.
Perfect.
Well, but you have a pretty steady hand, which I think that's why you were so bummed. I think you were just really disappointed that you didn't just whip that out. But when you're done painting, I want you to tell me, did you find comfort with that black line there?
Yeah,
Right?
I did.
It's helpful. Okay, so this is how you would draw this out. You could make it even skinnier lines if you wanted, but I don't want it to look like pinstripes, but you could half every single one of these again. Actually, maybe I do want to do that. I kind of like it. It looks more striped. So what do y'all think? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna I'm not liking how, I don't like how a ruler makes your line go further over than you expect, you know? This would be the good thing about using the yardstick. No, I don't trust it. I don't trust it. So when we do checks, I want to talk to y'all about options on doing checks on a round surface such as this. Stripes are easy. You just draw your stripes out. I'll do half of these and hold it up so you can see the difference that it makes to just do the bigger sections. Or hey, our girl's having a good week this week, isn't she, babe?
She is.
Off topic, new
good to
empty
see.
nesters. Yeah, it took her 5 weeks to adjust, but I think we're there. Okay, so this is the upper part with small stripes, and this is what it would look like with big stripes, which to me just looks like flower petals. This definitely will look more striped. Obviously black and white, black and white. Okay, so that's that. Well, let me finish drawing it out. I think taping this would be just a royal pain in the booty.
This brush has little straggler hairs coming out of the side.
Yeah, you can use, let me get you a different brush to try. If you hand me the cup. You can use a brush that's got longer bristles. You can use a brush that has really short bristles if it's in here. It's called a
I'm on my last stripe, so
shader, like this.
yeah. I have a little more control over it.
Yeah. I think it's called a chisel blender. A chisel blender is what it's called.
There you go. Right here.
Yeah. Almost.
Oh yeah, that's a lot easier.
You like that? Okay, good. That's probably another good tip. The chisel blenders are really, really good for anyone that's just getting started and doesn't have as much control over your bristles. I talk about that a lot. I talk about, you know, straight lines are all about babysitting your brush. You have to babysit your bristles. You have to watch your bristles and you have to babysit them as you move your brush. So, all right, so this is...
Paint pen or something I could cover that with?
What happened? Did you talk?
I think that's the one you did.
Oh, it's not.
I don't know what happened.
It's okay. It's okay. It's one little boo-boo. And I don't have a paint pen. Remember I showed you I got a little tiny brush like this and white. Remember? Like this. Little bitty. And white. And then you just go in and touch it out. Okay. So y'all don't need to watch me draw paint stripes right now. I'm going to talk y'all through this little process. So when you are doing checks on, okay, you could turn this into checks. So this is stripes, right? And if you wanted to do checks, you can do that. You would just need to do circles, right? You would need to go like every, you know, measure it out. You could probably do two rings of, you know, a ring around and then another ring around. And that would be every other check. So do you see? I'm just going to do it. I'm going to do it. So you can see what I mean. I know, Janet. We talked about that. I'm like, who are we? Like, we look crazy. He has on a white shirt and I have on white pants. What are we thinking?
You talking about this?
A little tiny one like that. All right, so let's see how big do I want. I'm just gonna do it right here. So if I did there and there, so if I did like this and this, that looks good. And then I usually do every other one, and I just keep going. Every other one like this. So I'm gonna do it in marker so y'all can see. I just picked one row and I did 2 horizontal lines, and then I skipped a row and I did 2 more horizontal lines, and I skip a row and do 2 more horizontal lines. Just making sure that when I do my horizontal line that I'm staying pretty in touch with what's to the left of me, the line that is to the left. So it looks like this, and I will connect them. Wow, dude, totally different.
I'm done.
Totally different, right? You've got to hold that up there for them, up close, and spin it slow, real slow. Look at that, y'all. He had one tiny little boo-boo. Now tell me, if you're looking at that, would it bother you that it doesn't go into that groove?
If somebody else painted it, no, it wouldn't bother me. Since I painted it, it would.
But I mean, would you rather do it like that, honey, and have it look that good, or
Yeah.
keep
it
being
looked terrible
frustrated?
before.
Yeah, it did. I mean, let's be honest. It did not look good. And I'm proud of you. Proud of you for pushing through. So now I'm going to go back, and did you show the finished? Oh, no, I haven't shown them. I'm going to post them tomorrow. I'll post them tomorrow. So y'all be sure and check out Instagram and Facebook. I will do a reel. They are finished. They're in the kitchen already. They're so cute. And today I went and got a tray. I feel like they need a tray to sit on.
What am I doing with this?
I'm about to show you, baby. I'm about to show you. You're going to start your stripes. Can you just go and do that? Start your stripes. Down here.
Oh.
These on the bottom. So carry this
with
black
the
straight
Sharpie?
down onto this black.
With the Sharpie?
Well, yes. So again, he's going to do this base that he's already drawn out with pencil. So now he's going to draw over his pencil line with a Sharpie line. And I am just connecting. Now you can see that it's going to look like checks. See? So I just did every other row and then go back and connect them. And I would do this all the way around. I am going to do this all the way around because what time is it? Okay, good. I'm going to make sure that we have time for me to show you 2 different ways that you can do checks on a circular item like this. What's that? It's okay. I find it easier to hold the item in front of me. Not you.
Not a big difference. All right. Some of them are whiter than others, but whatever.
That's what I want to hear. I want to hear you say whatever. That's a really good thing.
All right. Did you take some brushes out of the water?
Nope. You do have to be forgiving to yourself because these colors, first of all, black and white are the 2 most unforgiving colors to paint next to each other. And the patterns that we're doing are also very unforgiving. Stripes and checks are very unforgiving. They're hard and angular, and people expect them to be perfect. So if you can't give yourself a little bit of grace and say whatever, you would drive yourself crazy, and this would be no fun and no one would do it. So this is my check. So we've gone from stripes, big stripes, skinnier stripes, and now we've gone into what will be a black and white check pattern. But it's a black and white check pattern that moves in a circle, right? So a lot of times you will see on lots of different places, checks that are flat, like they've been, like it was a sheet of checks, and you put your product down, you laid the sheet of checks over it, and the print just went on there. It's just flat. It's just moving left to right and up and down. Yet there's no center. You don't want to, if you don't want to do the center and you just want to do the outside. So the way you do that is obviously you would do it with like, this is unfortunate because a yardstick is a lot more, it's a lot wider than a regular ruler. I like the size of the 1-inch ruler better than this, but we're gonna do it like this for ease purposes. So how you do this, and I'm gonna do it with a marker as well so y'all can see it, is you would just draw your vertical lines and your horizontal lines using whatever, size ruler or, and this one, you don't have to worry about even. You know how on this one you had to count it out, you had to do 12, 3, 6, 9, divide in half, divide in half, divide in half, divide in half, right? Because you knew that you were gonna move that black and white in a circle. But this black and white, we're not moving in a circle. It's just a flat pattern. And if you don't follow yet what I'm saying, you will in just a second. So you don't have to do any counting out or making sure that you've got an even number or anything like that. I'm just moving this vertical line straight across. But it still gives a really nice check. It still does. It's just a completely different look, okay? It's just up to you what you want. I feel like this one might be a little classier. I feel like this look might be a little bit classier of a look. And the other one definitely falls more into a whimsical style. Wow, babe, you are killing it over there. All right, so now I'm gonna go like this. Just wanna make sure you really are going horizontal and that it's not crooked, because that would show. And again, unless you're just super confident, I would do this at first with a pencil and then go over it with a Sharpie. Because you can't paint over Sharpie unless you're using black. Black's the only thing that's gonna cover this Sharpie. So if you miss mark, you'd have to only cover it with black otherwise. Even primer, y'all, I find even primer, Sharpie still finds its way through primer over time. We're so quiet, babe.
You told me not to talk.
Does that help?
I don't know.
How about breathing? Are you breathing?
I'm breathing. Shit.
And cussing. You're breathing and cussing.
If I don't cuss at something, it doesn't turn out very well.
That's your secret?
I learned that golfing.
That's your tip. That's your painter's tip?
That's right. You gotta cuss at it for a minute.
Okay.
Show who's boss.
Oh, goodness. I think that's, well, we'll draw like a little bitty line over here. It's really a little too skinny, but all right. So, totally different look. Black and white check. Black and white check. It just depends what you're after, what you're going for. I personally like this. I like this one better. What do y'all like better? I like this look better. What do you like better, babe?
Probably that.
You do too?
Yeah.
Just too busy. It's a lot of lines though right now. Like when you fill it in with checks, it won't be.
Yeah.
What is that?
It's my insulin pump.
His insulin pump's going off. So, Michelle, you like this one better too? So why don't I paint a few squares? Can you put that black in between us, babe? Is it getting a little skin on it?
I don't know, maybe. Maybe.
Let's do a few squares and see how this goes. Oh, I squirted that water on there. It made it like super watery. Sorry.
I'm sorry, I didn't put another second coat. That was a little too premature.
So when we get old, do you think we'll sit and paint checks or do crossword puzzles?
I'm not doing crossword puzzles.
Me either. What's a 5-letter word for, I don't know.
Paint.
Oh, yeah. What's a 5-letter word for a product that changes the look of something by applying it? Starts with a P.
Paper.
I think it's paint.
All right, I'm not entirely happy with these lines up top.
Ah, see? I talked. Can't talk.
All right.
Wait, I can't look yet. I gotta fix my boo. I gotta fix my little boo. My little boo-boo. Babe, you're killing it.
Killing it.
You are killing it.
All right, what now?
So good.
Thank you.
Do you want to draw your lines on the big base?
Not really, not yet.
But you should. You should do that next.
Still wet.
He did not want to do the lines on the base. He said he would do polka dots.
Polka dots seem like they'd be more forgiving than anything like this. Or that.
Uh-oh. Elena, you retracted your message. Did it have a typo? Elena, are you the one who last week... Was it you? I was like, what? You took your message away. And it was a typo. Dude, you are blowing that on me.
Makes it hot in here, doesn't it?
Woo! Mercy. Okay, I'm not going to do much of these. Although, we could do this really fast. But, go ahead, baby.
What's going on with
Get your little
these
pencil
two
out.
things and this?
Well, remember we talked about this was going to be gold. And are these even or odd?
I think they're even. Let me see.
If they're even, you can do that next. What you doing over there with your marker? Are you cheating?
Sure.
My answer to the 5-letter. Oh, Jean said do it. Do it. Jean's on. Jean, hello. Elena's answer to a 5-letter word that you put on and it makes the surface look better. And she says Botox. I need to do Botox. I stopped doing Botox after I got my liver diagnosis. I haven't done Botox since. I miss it.
I don't miss it.
He didn't like it. He didn't like it. Okay, so this is where we're headed with this situation. All right, so let's do these. Nothing looks good until you make it shiny. It's always very flat and boring.
Shit.
Babe.
Sorry, I can't keep track of where I started counting.
Put a pencil mark. So the salt and pepper shakers I was working on today, just ignore the insulin pump, guys. We're ignoring it.
Yes.
What does it want you to say? What does it want you to do?
You interrupted my counting.
Oh, gosh. Oh, my hand hit my plate.
They're odd.
It's odd.
Yeah. I think it's telling me I don't have any more insulin.
So it's odd. So that's going to have to be gold. So just draw your lines. Jean said do it.
Starting from where?
Okay, well, didn't I do one? No, I had you do it. I had you do that.
Well, yours
So-
was already there. I just
So that's
started-
one. So if you're
You
going to
started from there,
start up here and drag my hand down.
so I'm gonna start one at each groove.
No. You're going to divide this evenly. So what do you do when there's one here? What do you do?
Put one on the back.
Like the face of a clock, yeah. So spin it, and you want to do it in front of you, lay down in front of you like this. And so you want to look and make sure it's right.
I'm
Like
just
that.
going opposite
Don't
of
roll
the
it.
existing.
Don't roll it. Yeah, you want it to be right in front of you.
That's not gonna go well.
Well, I
Should I
mean,
use a Sharpie or something different?
you should use a pencil, hun. What do you mean it's not going to go well? It's a tried and true experience. By
It doesn't have to line up
by
with any
now
of these grooves 'cause it's gonna
thousands
be
of
gold.
people. No. Oh, always draw to you, towards you.
Yeah.
Bonnie, hi, sweetie. Hello, my love. How are you? Bonnie, Lynn went and bought a couple of items today from our friend Kim, who y'all will meet at the retreat. She went and bought some of her, I don't know what. Kim was so excited. It was so sweet. And I told Kim that y'all would all get to meet because y'all were all going to be there. Are you dragging your finger?
Mm-hmm. It's not working very well.
Yeah, it is. Keep it right in front of you. There you go. Right down. You cannot look over there in the middle. You can't just look while you're dragging a stripe. What's going on? Is that Jean?
Yes.
I knew it. Jean, you are distracting him. Stop texting him.
What's
Okay.
happening, Jean?
I know. I can't wait to see what she bought either. I didn't even ask him. I didn't ask her. I just said, oh, yay. That makes me so happy. I have a dress that Kim made. It is so cute. You know the little overall dress, babe, that I wore to that concert
No.
at the Seguin schoolyard? It was overall with, I don't remember it. It was a dress with a ruffle. Wore pink tennis shoes with it.
This one's much bigger than this one.
Let me see. Let me see. Okay, we'll stand it up straight. Good. That's left, right? Good. So now turn it. And you've got this one on this side, this one on that side. So pick your middle spot and do your fourth one. It's actually really good, babe.
She thinks. You would think that they should line up with this, since there's stripes.
I know that you're really hung up on that, but I don't think it matters.
I think it helps to have smaller hands doing this.
Really? Well, you can't pick the size of your hands.
How many do I need?
That's good, babe. That one's fat. Right. I mean, I'd probably divide those in half. Let's not.
Okay.
Let's not. Let's be nice to yourself.
All right. Now what?
Jean said that you need to listen to me. Okay. So this is what we have, and this is what we have. I still think that I would like this better. But I'm gonna finish it out. I'm gonna finish them both. I'm gonna do 2 coats and put shine on them and trim them out. I'm gonna trim out this center part right here will be in gold, which is silly because they get covered anyway. And then I'll do an outer gold edge around the outside, which with probably gilding wax. I'll just do it with my finger. I'll apply it with my finger and gilding wax. Yeah, I'll do that. I may not do the center part gold. I may just do this and then do gilding wax around the edge. So I'll probably do 2 like that, like this, the whimsy way, and 2 like this, and then I have a set of 4 chargers. So that's cute.
Am I done?
That's cute. And then I'll put a nice high shine on them. I think that'll look great. You're done?
Now, am I done? What am I?
So what do y'all think, guys? What do y'all think? First of all, he's done an amazing job. His stripes, y'all, they're so good. Look at his bottom stripes. Look. Now, right? So good. And then he's drawn these out. So it'll be black, white. And then this right here, he's gonna do in gold. We thought about doing this in gold, but maybe, Matt, maybe you should do like black with polka dots or something, or white. Nah, just do a gold. Let's keep it simple. Why don't you do a gold ring before we go? I'll just chit chat.
Or the bottom?
It'd be easier to go up all the way. Like, you want to give me the gold, and I'll do like a section for you.
Which one do you want? The leaf?
This one. I can't get that open.
Okay.
That other jar, and they've been out. Hobby Lobby has been out. There's very little of this paint left in this jar. So, whew. So look, babe, I'm gonna go ahead and do this upper part. See this?
Stuff smells like we're in a can of turpentine or something.
There's a little hair sticking off of that one. So I'm gonna do that upper part first. And I'm just using that outer bristle. You see that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then do the same thing for, I like to keep it on the upper part of my hand, so I flip it. Lay a bunch of paint down and then just come up here and do the same thing.
You're doing the bottom ring too? Why don't you do the rings and I'll do the in-between part?
No. I want you to learn, babe. Okay, so let me show him what I did. So I did this little upper trim, the bottom trim, and then fill it in with gold, and that's how it'll look. Here you go. Let me trim that for you. You gonna hand me some scissors, the black and white scissors? Sometimes, guys, if you get a little rogue hair, you can see, just trim it. Just give it a little trim.
I missed it.
They said it looks good. Your roses in the middle. Aw, Michelle, would be pretty in the middle of the chargers. I didn't think about putting anything in the middle of the chargers. Or I could go like super fun and funky, or like do some words or something in there. That would be fun.
Don't do words.
I love words. Why can't I do words?
I don't like words.
They are out here as well. What are y'all talking about? Pretty looks good, Matt. Looks at Dana. What are you talking about? They're out here as well. What do you mean? What did I miss? What did I miss? he's just painting that on the table. Okay, first of all, look, he's reaching under to get his paint and then over. Like, you need to get yourself set up, get your project right in front of you, hold it like a baby, and then put your paint right here so you only have to go like this, like without moving this. You know, you want to be going like this. Well, I wasn't really talking to you, I was telling them. You got it. You never wear white shirts. It looks good on you with your beard. It looks really good with your beard.
Shirts.
Not solid white.
They end up getting stained really fast.
So you paint in one.
But this is an old shirt. I don't wear it anymore. That's why it's my painting shirt. It's like an apron.
Oh my goodness. Okay, guys. Well,
Screwed that up.
I'm very happy. I'm really, really happy with Matt's progress. I hope that you will find that helpful when you are out thrifting, or maybe you've got some candlesticks that are from 1980 something and you want to update them. Maybe this will help you, especially if you're going to do black and white. Now, if you're not going to do black and white and you want to do a color of some sort, just like I said, use color pencils. Use a color pencil and draw that same outline. It works just as well. Gives you a little bit of security where to put your paint. And I'm impressed, babe. I think you did great.
Thank you.
And I think this candle holder is going to look really good. And smooth that. Yeah, there you go. Smooth that out. I will be adding some of these things to my website when they are finished. We'll have Matt sign his candlestick and I will make it available. The box that I did, I am also making available. I've already had someone ask about it though. The chargers I probably will make available, those sorts of things. So we'll just put them once we get enough done that I can sit down and add them all to the website at the same time. We will put a little love note on them, and as long as you're in the U.S., make sure you smooth that out to your tickets. It's a good thing. As long as you're in the U.S., we can ship to you, and we would appreciate the support. So love you guys so much. Oh, liquid gold. I see what you're saying. That they're. That's weird. Is it because it's a holiday? That's bizarre. They changed the bottle.
Putting tariffs on liquid gold.
Yeah, probably so. I've got 2 little jars over there, but I can't open the dang lids. I like that you're adding gold to the chargers. Yeah, a little bit of gold. Yes, for sure. Everything looks better with gold, right? Everything. Oh, gold leaf, Michelle. That would look really good. She's talking about the inside of the charger. Ooh, that would really fancy them up and go really well with the high shine that I plan on putting on them. So that would look good. Anyway, okay, guys. Well, we'll see y'all next week. And hopefully we get to go out thrifting. I didn't want to drag him out because he's been stressing over this candlestick. And we needed to get it done so he could write that off. But who knows?
Thanks for joining us.
Love you guys. We'll see y'all next Wednesday. Thanks for joining. Talk to you later. Bye.